Now, listen, you guys, listen, all right? There is a collaboration on the way that we did not see coming. Now, whilst we were busy talking about Kendrick Lamar being on F the Club Up or, our Drake and stuff like that, it does seem like Sex Sneaker is coming back in the building. We're also going to be talking about Angel Reese seemingly now trying to switch back to Nicki Minaj. Now, these are just some of the things that we are going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the Tea Blog. I trust you guys are doing well and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So first of all, you guys, we are going to talk about F the Club Up remix. Now, Nicki Minaj just hinted that there is actually going to be a collaboration between her and, of course, Sex Red, and they're going to be doing a remix to F the Club Up, all right? And honestly speaking, ecstatic is an understatement because I am super excited to see the two of them on a track yet again, okay? If you guys do remember yesterday when I spoke about Red, I told you that she was doing her thing. I told you that she had found her own lane. She has her own identity. She's not trying to be someone else. She's not trying to come up, by going against anyone. So honestly speaking, I do see her longevity being, there in the industry. And I also told you that she also does sell like a feeling, a vibe, okay? She sells this vibe that, we're just gonna be having fun and stuff like that. So I cannot wait to hear F the Club Up. All right, now of course Nicki Minaj already did say that a male had submitted a verse to F the Club Up, and so now I'm just curious to know who the other male is. Okay, now listen, Dreezy is not my favorite guy at the moment, but listen, imagine an F the Club Up remix with Red as well as Nicki Minaj and Drake. That would actually be a banger, you guys, and I cannot wait to see how this is going to play out. Now, just for those of you who might have missed it, this is exactly what Nicki Minaj had to say about F the Club Up, and of course, the internet, is in a frenzy. The Barbz are going wild. They cannot wait to hear the remix. This is what Nicki Minaj said. Nicki said, "You got your verse for F the Club Up. Finna drop the remix at Red." Okay, and then put a little of course Barbie emoji and stuff like that, and said, "Left Pound Town to go to F the Club Up, a remix for a remix." Okay, and I'm very excited about that. Now still I'm in as much as I'm excited, you guys, let us talk about something that happened yesterday that I thought about after I died recording this entire back and forth that happened between, of course, the Transformer and Ice Spice. You guys, I wanted to mention, isn't it funny that today Nicki Minaj decided to announce this entire song of hers with Red, because from yesterday's interaction, I kind of got the feeling that the Transformer was trying to win these girls to her side and stuff like that. This is what she had to say. She said, you're using, when she was going back and forth, of course, with Raymond, and they were talking about colorism in the industry and stuff like that. For me, honestly, when I read that after I'd recorded, I was like, how did I miss this? So this is what she had to say. She said, "You're using all these other women. Sexy Red is making bangers and on tour with Drake, and I bet money she's gonna win a female rapper of the year because she's grinding and working hard and not letting people call a ghetto distractor from the top. So miss me with that, okay?" And how she smoothly inserted Sexy Red in this entire conversation is absolutely hilarious in my own opinion. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's very hilarious. And it does seem like she's working overtime to try and make it seem like, she's the super supportive, and you don't ever think that it was a coincidence, her mentioning Sexy Red after having this entire interaction involving Ice Spice. She's literally trying to pull the girls to her, and honestly speaking, anything right now to get some sort of alliance now that her and Bongo 2 are not in the same place anymore. And like, honestly speaking, this is so predictable. This is so, oh my goodness, I felt embarrassed on her behalf. Like the way that she went and said, oh, she's doing a thing on tour with Drake and stuff like that. She really is out there looking at these girls. That's what it's giving, okay? And honestly speaking, I cannot wait to see how this is going to play out. I did see some fans being mad that, oh well, Red did not acknowledge that, the Transformer showed her love and stuff like that. And I do believe that Red not acknowledging it was also strategic. She probably realized how messy of a person she is, and she decided, to keep her distance just for that reason, okay? Because listen, Ice Spice literally took a picture with this girl, and Like, look at where that has gotten her, okay? This girl is out there using a picture as a weapon on the internet to say that, oh, you like me behind closed doors, yet you are embarrassed to post me. So I hope Sexy Red stays far, far away from this girl. And if she does interact with her, let it be in the open. Do not be out there, DMing her and giving her, flowers. If she does decide to give her any sort of flowers, I hope she does it publicly because she uses any and everything as a weapon at this point. And you guys claim that Nicki is the one who's vile. Oh my goodness. Hop into the comment section, you guys, and let me know what you think about Red and Nicki Minaj collaborating. At this point, I kind of feel bad for Ice Spice because I do know that there are some diehard Barbz who are not going to go out there to continue supporting her. And it's kind of sad to watch, honestly, if we're going to be honest. Anyway, the next thing that we are going to talk about we're going to talk about Angel Reese, all right? It seems like this girl's always like, coming back to Nicki Minaj's side when, after they clearly pick, a side. There was literally no reason for Angel to be picking any side. You're not even a rapper. You're not, do you understand what I'm saying? So the shady kind of things that she did then when she was trying to shame her friend because she was a bab, all that was absolutely unnecessary. All for what? For a feat, for just because you had a cameo in a music video. Like, that was literally her doing too much, in my own opinion. So now, of course, the Barbz are calling her out, for quoting Nicki Minaj and using her lyrics when she was out there dissing Nicki Minaj unprovoked. Like, this lady does not have an issue with you, and just because you got a little bit of video crumbs from Lottery Ticket and the Transformer, all of a sudden you feel like you need to attack this woman. This is what she had to say. She said, that Rara never was the icon issue. Magazines, I'm covering the icon issue. Vogue, I got real issues, okay? And obviously people were like, listen, you can't be quoting a Nicki Minaj verse and you're out there saying, disrespecting the woman. Like, make it make sense, okay? And I honestly do agree with all of the Barbz who feels that way, because if, like, nobody forbids you from disliking a person. If you want to disrespect Nicki Minaj, go ahead and do it. But it becomes a problem when, first of all, you try and be her, you try and look like her, like you literally morph and transform your face into her. Or like, if you then come back, now you're quoting her lyrics, yet you're out there poking her unprovoked. In my own opinion, I feel like, yeah, the Barbz really do have the right to feel some type of way about her. Okay, quoting Nicki Minaj. The next thing that we are going to be talking about, you guys, we are going to be talking about this entire situation with Jetavia. It does seem like Jetavia and Jetavia's camp, something is actually happening, because she had a couple of interesting tweets to share with us, yesterday. And obviously people started saying that, oh, well, it does seem like maybe she's referring to Caresha and or Ari, and of course, Saucy Santana. This is what she had to say. She said, I'm the most supportive B ever with receipts, but somewhere in a BA behind head, I'm their competition. Out of all these Bs who you ride, you want to pick me as your enemy, loser. And so people started saying, well, this does seem like it's targeted at Caresha, because lately the two of them, I mean, even if you are not that much into people's lives and what they do, you cannot deny the fact that, well, the friendship has not been friendshipping the same way it has before. You could tell that there's actually distance between the two of them, and Caresha is seen more often hanging with Ari Fletcher, and meanwhile JT is out there, doing a solo thing, riding solo. Okay, that's JT for you. So of course people do feel like, well, there's something that is going on behind the scenes between the two of them in as far as support is concerned. And when it comes to supporting each other's projects, I mean, we all have seen how JT would step in for Caresha, even during her battles and stuff like that. And when people do come for JT, Caresha and Saucy Santana are nowhere to be found. Okay, and it got to a point where everyone just got to say, you know what, JT, ignore their battles as well. You can't be going in fighting for these people when they do not even give you the same energy. Why would you do that to yourself? Like, a lot of people really go to a point where it was very painful to watch. Okay, that entire situation, you could tell that it was one-sided support, one-sided, kind of thing. So obviously, if they are now coming out to say that Caresha is not being supportive of them, that would be entirely insane. Okay, and it also becomes very interesting as well, because a couple of days ago, Mr. Big had some words to say. She said, "Bees be writing rapes that apply to them. Is that diabolical?" And so obviously people started saying that, well, it does seem like, he's coming for JT and stuff like that. So yeah, let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about JT and Caresha. Do you think that the friendship is over like that? Okay. And moving on to the next thing that we are going to be talking about, Cousin Sloth. Cousin Sloth was out there on national TV, and listen, Annie, I loved to see that entire session of hers. The interviewer actually basically brought her dad, like a little video of her dad, and her dad was literally telling her that he's proud of her, and that now she's out there going to the White House and stuff like that. And honestly speaking, it's very beautiful to see parents appreciate the art of their children, appreciate their children's wins, because sometimes, you guys, success that is not exactly conventional, that is not exactly old school, like when it comes to arts and stuff like that, it's not always easy for the parents to actually be out there being proud and stuff like that. So when parents actually do come out to be this supportive, it really did warm my heart, you guys. So I'm just going to insert a snippet of Glow's father basically giving her the props. I love to see that.
Okay.
I'm the father of Glorilla, otherwise known as my baby, Gloria Woods. I am very proud of my daughter. She has risen from humble beginning to going to the White House. I am extremely proud of Gloria, and may she have many, many more days of success.
I want to cry. I love my dad so much. He like one of the closest people to my heart. I love my dad.
Well, he loves you. We love you.
Well,
you deserve
so that you guys let me know in the comment section, obviously, what you think about that, and let me know, do you have your coins waiting to be out there buying and streaming? Obviously, F the Club Up featuring Red, as well as featuring Red, as well as I'm thinking it's Drake, you guys. That's what I'm thinking. Drake is not my favorite person, but like I could see him on F the Club Up remix. I could see that being actually a thing. I could see and if they do couple it with the video, trust me, oh my goodness, the internet is actually literally going to be broken. Okay, so yeah, let me know what you think about that in the comment section, you guys. Personally, I'm still not over this entire Ice Spice and the Transformer situation. I can't believe that she allowed herself to be played just like that. Okay, because it seems like when she mentioned the name, she was out there saying, do not involve me in your fights and stuff like that, and the Transformer literally dragged her into her fights. So I don't know, you guys. This is just a very interesting dynamic. I don't see us taking this turn so early. I mean, you can never trust somebody 100%, but I literally didn't think that with Ice Spice it would be this quick, okay? And the next thing that I also want to talk about, you guys, I forgot to mention that it does seem like Saweetie's budget got approved, okay? She did say that, oh, well, it seems like the begging has worked, because you guys, if you remember, I previously reported that Saweetie was out there responding to Warner Brothers, in a comment section, saying that, why don't you approve the budget for song Nani? And she also made a follow-up tweet saying, thanks me begging for the budget to get approved, it got approved. Thanks to me begging for the budget to get approved, it got approved. Nani on the way. And I also did see JT supporting her, saying that she cannot wait. And it's actually beautiful to see this. I've always told you that Saweetie is my girl. Saweetie is literally my girl. Like I like her. She cannot rap. She cannot rap, and that's a fact. But I do feel like with Nani, it's actually going to be different. I do feel like melodic rap could be her thing. So let's see how that is going to play out, you guys. Are you excited for Saweetie's song as well? So yeah, thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button, and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post. I post each and every single day, and I keep you updated on what is happening in the celebrity world on Instagram, on Twitter, and about all things trending. Until my next one, see you.